What's next? It's big, it's broad, it's next on Sunday. With 6 sections and pullouts, including glossy color fashion magazine, Elan. There's something in it for everyone. Next on Sunday. Ask your vendor and buy it.
Hello and welcome to Next News. Security operatives have arrested the second suspect in the kidnap case of a Canadian woman, Julie Mulligan. Mrs. Mulligan, 45, and a Rotarian, was on April 15 abducted by 5 gunmen shortly after she arrived in Kaduna in continuation of her tour of some northern Nigerian states. The kidnappers, who held her for more than 2 weeks, demanded a ransom of 20 million naira. An SSS surveillance team, however, has arrested a 25-year-old regarded as the principal suspect in whose house Mulligan was kept. He was arrested when he arrived at the venue where the ransom was to be collected. 4 other suspects who escaped arrest remained at large until Saturday, when a 21-year-old was arrested in Abuja and transferred to Kaduna for further investigations. The state director of the SSS, Ibrahim Likita, said efforts were being made to arrest the remaining 3 suspects. An auto accident on Owerri-Umuahia Road in Imo State, Nigeria on Saturday claimed 1 person's life and left 4 others seriously injured. A blue truck belonging to Julius Berger PLC collided with a Honda car. Angus Ibezim, the Imo State Sector Commander of the Federal Road Safety Commission, blamed the incident on excessive speed. Mr. Ibezim also said officials had to pull the truck from the car with 3 towing trucks and dismantle the vehicle to bring out the victims. According to him, the wounded victims were taken to the Federal Medical Center in Owerri. Nigeria's Foreign Minister Ojo Maduekwe has said that no ransom was paid for the release of the 10 Nigerian sailors abducted by Somali pirates in August 2008. The pirates, who had held a 10-man crew hostage aboard the ship MV Yenagoa Ocean, had demanded a ransom of $1 million from the Nigerian government. He said the release was facilitated through the government's consultation and collaboration with development partners and friendly countries whose names he did not mention. The captain of the ship, Graham Egbebi, who expressed gratitude to the government and Nigerians for securing the release, described it as, quote, "the greatest miracle I have seen in modern times," end quote. The Southern African Development Community, an extraordinary summit of heads of state and governments, has appointed former Mozambican President Joaquim Chissano to mediate in the Madagascar crisis. The regional leaders, while making the call at the conclusion of the summit on Sunday in Johannesburg, also urged parties in the crisis to avoid making inflammatory statements capable of worsening the crisis. The summit, which was chaired by South African President Jacob Zuma, also said it was committed to working closely with the AU, the UN, and other stakeholders in resolving the crisis. Kinshasa, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, will host the next extraordinary summit in the first week of September. The Sokoto state government in Nigeria said on Sunday that it had committed more than 300 million naira to the provision of accommodation for its intending pilgrims during the 2009-2010 Hajj. Abdullahi Megwandu, the special advisor to the governor on pilgrims affairs, said in Sokoto that this was to ensure that pilgrims were provided befitting accommodation. He said accommodation would be provided at the usual Masfala area in Makkah and other befitting areas in Medina. He said the accommodation money was added to the fare paid by each of the intending pilgrims. Mr. Megwandu also denied the allegation that Hajj seats were being sold to some People's Democratic Party loyalists in the state. Ismail Sani, the head of a community-based organization involved in youth mobilization in Kano State, Nigeria, has warned youth against thuggery. Mr. Sani, who heads the Gwangwazo Forum for Change, gave the warning in an interview on Sunday. He said political thuggery was common among youth in the north due to a high rate of unemployment. He urged the youth to be self-reliant by enrolling in skills acquisition programs as well as engaging in small-scale businesses. Thank you for watching Next News. For more information on these and other stories, please visit our website at 234next.com. That's 234next.com. Have a wonderful day.